A little rain's not going to stop the fun in South Florida. I mean, picture this one. Go to your local boat ramp when it's torrentially downpouring like this and let me know what you see. You're probably going to see a few boats trying to pull out, but for the most part, it'll be empty. Not down here in Miami, though. Every crew we see right here is actually launching right now. Nobody's pulling out. Every one of these guys is dropping their boat in. Which is why South Florida has some of the craziest boat ramps in the world, because the party must go on. So must the greatest show. Welcome back, guys, to the greatest show on earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, in collaboration with our boy Wavy Boats, and it's another Wavy Guru Productions back at the ramp. And today we are back down here at 79th, and it's a little nasty out today. We've got a little rain, we've got a little wind. It'll make things interesting, but it is supposed to clear up a little bit later in the afternoon, and we'll see how things fare for our guys down here at the ramp today. And as we mentioned a little earlier, a little rain's not going to stop our crews down here at 79th from going out and having a good time on the water. Kind of like this crew here. They've gotten launched and they're heading out. And it looks like our crew... Oh! He scared the crow out of her. She literally almost jumped out of the boat. I don't know what she would have expected it to be, but man, he got her good. Now, I know it's raining, so this is to be expected a little bit, but this bilge pump's working overtime. I don't know if these guys forgot the plug, or they got a leak somewhere, or maybe there was just that much water in the boat, but it's definitely working hard. These guys are struggling. He hits the throttle, and our guy sits down. They were struggling a little bit around the dock, and our cap has a little bit of a heavy throttle hand, but it looks like they're going to get out of here. But once again, that's just a ton of water coming out of that bilge. It could just be the rain. I'm assuming this boat doesn't drain overboard, but man, that's a little concerning. People always ask how they can get on the channel. Well, there's a couple ways. You can smack the dock, you can fall in the water, but one of the easiest ways to get on the channel without having to do any of that is just go ahead and give us a shout out. Anytime you're at Black Point, 79th, or over at Boynton, or anywhere else you might see us filming, just go ahead and give us a Miami Boat Ramp shout out, and just about every single time you will make the channel, kind of like this crew did. But they're approaching the dock, and let's see how they fare here with that. And look like they got a pretty good angle. They're going to fall a little bit short of the dock, but our guy in the rear looks like he's ready to possibly do a leap. We could easily do a line toss and probably pull this one in as well, but nobody's making a move yet. And our guy on the stern of the boat looks like he's going to make the move, but you don't want to do 1 foot on the boat, 1 foot on the dock, bro. Oh, no. Oh, that was close. He went for the splits and was able to get back onto the boat. Thankfully, he was hanging on to the T-top, but I can't tell you how many times we've seen people taking a swim when they start playing around with that move. So our crew's approaching the dock on 5, but this is a strange approach. It's hard to see right here from the angle we're at, but there's actually a jet ski in between this boat and the dock right now. So they're approaching on it. Our guy on the stern's going to push off of it here and kind of help this boat get around it. But with the push off of the stern like this, I'm assuming our stern of the boat's going to kind of go out, especially since we got the wheel turned that way as well. And exactly that happens. So they're starting to push off the dock, but our cap really is trying to thread the needle here. We've got a ski in front of him, and of course the ski behind him here. And so he's going to have to come in probably steep bow in now. And it looks like we're going to send our guy from the stern to the bow and see if we can get a line off on the bow. So we've got a little bit of assistance up here on the dock. They should get this pulled over, but we really got to get a stern line off. Our guy looks like he's going to go ahead and try and step over that bow rail. I always get nervous when I watch this. Oh, the bow rail got him. And those bow rails, man, I'll tell you what, they always scare me. You just never know what you're going to get. Our guy's a good sport. He's able to quickly get up, and it appears he'll be just fine. And fortunately for him, he did not wind up taking a swim on this one, but you never know how that one's going to turn out. Oh, look at those engines bouncing. That is not good. He forgot to trim them up. It was tough to see with this boat in the way, but you can see the skegs from the engines. They're on the ground. So he just drugged this up the ramp, and those engines just took a beating coming up the ramp. And he's looking back at the camera. He knows we're here. Oh, man. And our crew appears they're going to make an approach on 6. And let's see how this one fares for them as well. So we're sending somebody to the bow. Don't necessarily see any lines on the ready, and I didn't see anybody get any. That doesn't mean they're not there. Here we go. We've got somebody getting some out now. But since we don't have any lines on the ready, our guy in the bow's going for the reach and trying to get the pole grab on. And he's leaning forward. We've got a hold of the pole now. Oh, the bow rail again. The bow rail for the save this time, though. He got leaned too far forward, and the bow rail actually probably saved this guy from taking a dip. I have to imagine if there would have been no bow rail here, my man was swimming and his momentum would have carried him forward. I always worry about those bow rails causing people to slip up, but that time it saved him. And I don't know what else we'd expect anymore, other than 79th Street doing 79th Street things. Our crew's down here having a good time. The party leaves the sandbar and it continues down here at 79th. And our crew's making their approach. Let's see if we can have a successful docking party as well. So they're making the slow roll approach. We got lines on the ready, and we got 2 people ready to leap, it looks like. And 3 people on the ready now. And it looks like, yep, we're going to have an easy time. And we'll continue. Oh, 1 foot on the dock, 1 foot on the boat. He quickly realizes that and steps back. And our crew will get this one buttoned up pretty easily. And our driver's having a little bit of struggles trying to get this single jet ski trailer down. This one's interesting though. I don't know that I've ever seen so many people try and assist one jet ski trailer. So we've got 2 people giving advice up at the cab of the truck. We've got 1 person ready to go behind the trailer, so I'm assuming he's ready just to move this trailer. Doesn't matter which way they go. And there we go. Yep, it's like just back it on up, bro. We'll move it. And then we still got 1 person on the ski. So there's 4 people right now trying to load this one jet ski. And now we got 3 people down here that are going to just try and manhandle the trailer. And we'll get it lined up and basically, I mean, if just every boat ramp had 4 or 5 people willing to help out and assist people get these single jet ski trailers down, we wouldn't have any issues down at the boat ramp, man. I mean, you guys should take some lessons from 79th here. And anytime you're down at the boat ramp, you see somebody struggling getting a single trailer down, just go ahead and 4 or 5 of you jump in and help out. And I'm assuming this is her ski, and that's why there's 5 people helping. But they're going to get it down, and we're going to get 3 people to load this one on as well. And I have to imagine we shouldn't have any issues from here with this many people doing it, and they should be able to successfully get out of here. And speaking of getting out of here, we're going to go ahead and get out of here as well. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at Haulover Inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, do some great comedy boating videos over there as well. And of course, we've got Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet in Miami, Florida. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.